Seconds away, round one.
Frank Casey in charge. And the striped gear, all the stars in the front. Mark Rocco with the black hair. They're both jazzed up with their gear, and it's going to be a bit tricky to distinguish here, except for the blonde hair of Frank Cullen. Over 8 3-minute rounds, remember, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout to decide the winner. Frank Cullen with his very black knee protectors and helpers. Unification. Full Nelson. Rocco suplex on its way? No. Thought about it, decided against it. Backhammer on now to Cullen. No, it didn't fool him. He probably got fooled himself off the ropes there. Cullen doing pretty well so far if he can keep it up. Who knows if Frank Cullen, the Scots fellow, can get a good decision here this afternoon. He might persuade the promoters to have a crack at Mark Rocco's world title. That's what he's after. Rocco really hasn't started yet. When he gets going, he gives an awful lot of punishment out. Pull-on shoulder check. Just half a minute left now in this first round of 8.
No. What?
Frank Casey of Liverpool, the referee here. On the bell.
Round 3.
I'm very surprised that only one public boarding has been dished out to Rocco in the interval after round 1. I think there's some more coming if this hair pulling continues. Looks as though it was a clenched fist, but may easily have been the heel of the hand. Sort of semi-pile driver as Rocco took him down. Missed with his knees and got another weak now for his pants. Headbutt to the forehead. Step over toe hold without really completing the step over. Told to break, Cullen breaks. Lost hands. Useful little move that of Cullen's. First really hard posting of the bout, but Cullen came in a little bit too close to follow it up. And there, there's that knee guillotine again, which didn't work because Cullen's spotted it a man. Inside of the forearm, legal as he came off the ropes, but there's that grab of the hair again. Both men are doing it. Took the pile driver all right. but didn't fall over the cross press. There's the special Rocco somersault backdrop. This time he brings it right in, follows up with a cross press, 2, 3, he's got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the opening fall of the contest, and it's in favor of Rollerball Rocco.
Here's the replay of that one. You see how the speed he got over, even in slow motion. Very, very quickly on that cross press. And it took him just under 2 minutes into round 3. Round 4, any second now.
Seconds away, round 4.
Now, can the Scotsman come back into this? Chic Cullen, can he come back with the remaining 5 rounds to go and equalize Rocco's fall in the 3rd? And remember, Mark Rocco has 1 public warning against him. I think he's got a weakened Cullen here at the moment, or Cullen may be laying that on. Give himself a better chance at a counter. Rocco is too cocksure of walking away from that posting. Walks straight into the drop kick. Nice whip, lovely whip. Rocco took it beautifully. The drop kick again lands well. Body check. Fine tackle attempted and missed it. There's Cullen coming back now with a possibility. He's got it. In the following round. It's just 1 minute, 10 seconds into round 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 4th round, and that's an equalizer to the Flying Scot, Chic Cullen.
Seconds away, round 5.
It is, we're halfway through the bout. The score 1-4 each, Rocco versus Cullen. 1 public warning against Rocco there. The black hair there on the left. 4 rounds to go. Referee Frank Casey doesn't interfere too much with this bout. Both these men really well traveled, of course. USA, Japan, Africa, Arabia, all over the place they've been. Rocco's speciality, the pile driver, which we've seen a couple of times, and Cullen's speciality, the drop kick, which we've also seen 2 or 3 times in the bout. Still Cullen least holding his arm. Makes that instep fully in use. The follow-up, very, very dicey that, and Frank Casey thinks so too. The man was down on his knees.
Well, that's the referee's 2nd and final public warning against Rollerball Rocco.
So Rocco has his 2 public warnings, and of course the 2nd is the final one. It's the suplex. Cullen over the top cross press. This is how he got the equalizing fall, but not this time. With that, all right. And again. Good backdrop. Cullen waiting for him on the top, but Rocco helps him out, goes down with him. Oh, what a back weakener that must be. I think both of them are in trouble there. Just a question whether both of them will beat the count. Rocco really lifted him up right ahead. There's the pile drive that could finish it, though. Cullen looks really in trouble now. Mark Rocco coming from the top rope, and the back elbow goes in on the guillotine spot in the neck. Half a minute to go in round 5. Oh, dangerous. It's a folding press to the side, and it's no chance at this point. Cullen really in trouble. 2 minutes 40 seconds of round 5. Rocco wins it 2-1.